show's about to be next level.
So much sweep. Beats and pops.
Happy for you,
Yeah.
sad for me.
Yeah, Santa Brooke Claus.
We walked in and there was like a robot bringing drinks to someone.
You're kidding.
Addressing something. And now I'm like, I get it. Like, make a bottle of champagne with his name on it and pop it when he fails because that guy's a loser.
That's that.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke.
And Danielle. Hope you're all having a good day.
A wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday. Brooke's feeling a wacky. I feel like it's a wacky Wednesday. I feel like it's a wacky day.
Yeah, it feels a little wacky. Sure.
Yeah, I'm actually peeling right now. And by the end of this podcast, I feel like my whole skin will be off. So this should be fun.
But this was intentional.
This was intentional.
Tell me about your peel. You got it like last week?
It was on Sunday, and this is my second round of it. It's not a chemical peel; it's an herbal peel. But basically, long story short, like it doesn't like burn your skin.
Okay.
Using herbs basically rather than like acid and all that.
Okay.
Or not acid. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
acid.
yeah.
But like 2 days later is when it starts to peel, but it kind of happens all at once. So when I go home to take off my makeup, it's just going to be crazy. But on my way here, I was like, oh, it's starting already. It wasn't supposed to start yet.
Because you knew like you had this recording. And
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. That's hard to time it,
Oh,
right?
it's incredibly hard.
You're like, what day can I peel? Like
Yeah.
this day, I'm okay with shedding a layer. Like this day.
Exactly. It's like you have to think about it. So it's wacky.
But do you feel like, is it like baby skin underneath? Like,
Yeah, I'm obsessed with how my makeup looks on it. I also feel like I'm doing it because it's supposed to help my hyperpigmentation, like acne scars.
oh.
So the goal is after like 3 or 4 of them, it'll look good. And your
Amazing.
skin just like
Wow.
highly suggest. I'm obsessed with these. So
Amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard good things about these peels.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
They're cool.
you're a real, like, you start to enter that phase of like adulthood and stuff when people are getting
know.
peels, people are doing lasers, people are
Yeah.
doing, like that sort of stuff. Like when that's like the talk of like your friends and it's like, oh, I tried this new laser. I'm like,
So
wow,
true.
I am old.
I feel like a lot of jargon we've been chatting with our friends is like Botox, peel. Like it's been a lot of that.
Like the
It's
taking care of
steady.
yourself beyond just like the basics, obviously,
Yeah.
of like just the body care and whatever. It's like the extra is like, you know, oh, I got a bonus. Like, I'm going to get a peel.
Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah.
Like overheard from our table. Like that's what
Yes.
it's talking about. We're fresh off of our Philly show.
We are our first show on the Who Is She tour. We're back on the road, baby.
Thank you to everyone who came. Like it was such a fun night.
It was such a great crowd. I mean, we were doing crowd work, and Danielle at one point she got she literally goes, I can't even believe I hit the jackpot with this one.
I've been telling everyone about that. That was
It's a really
so
fun story.
crazy. Like you guys have shared some crazy vulnerable things with us, and it just makes it more fun for convo. So you guys. And we had some surprises. Like it was just, I was really nervous. Were you nervous before the show?
It's always like I feel like the first time doing a new show
Yeah.
because we don't feel comfortable with the material yet. Versus
Yeah.
like by the end of it,
Oh yeah.
I'm like I could do this blindfolded backwards,
Literally.
you know, like because you're like you got it down.
But it was
And there
so
was a lot of working
seamless.
bits.
A lot of work.
But it worked.
It worked. It worked for the night. We definitely were like, okay, like we'll switch that around. You know, like
A little
It was
cleanup.
our pilot show. So you guys are lucky. You got the
But now that we know like what hit and stuff, the New York show is about to be next level. So,
Oh my
wow. Yeah, I can't wait. And then just the rest of the shows on tour. We're so excited. I feel like it's such a great community. We all come
In Your
together.
Community. That should be the In Your Community tour. That can be our next tour.
Yeah. No, we're coming together. So get your tickets. We have the link in our bio on our Instagram, galsandgopodcast.com.
We do have a couple little fun announcements for the tour.
We do.
Should we start with New York? Our little
Yeah.
exciting event that we're having.
Oh, yeah, we are. So for the New York show, when you guys go to buy tickets, you might have noticed some of the shows we do have meet and greet tickets. Some of them we don't. New York, we were like, let's not do meet and greets this year. It's just like we have a lot of people coming to town,
Moving
you know, on
pieces.
moving bits, working
Yeah.
bits, as we're saying.
It's a big night.
Big night. But we still wanted to do something to like have an intimate moment with you guys.
Yeah.
And, like, get to chat with some of you guys who are either coming into town for it or you live in New York, whatever.
Yeah, a lot of people come into town, I feel like, for the New York City show in
Mhm.
specific because it's on December 7th, 6th. I should have gone. Oh my God. It's on December 6th. It's on a Friday. And it's the perfect time to come, go see the tree, go ice skating, go drink some hot cocoa, like all the things.
Yes.
It's the perfect time. So a lot of people come into town, and a lot of our girlies that live in New York, New Jersey area are coming. So we wanted to do a little thank you / pregame, honestly, a pregame event.
Truly. Yeah, like get hype for the next night. So we are so excited to be partnering up with Pickle, which you guys have heard us talk about so much. It's the amazing app we use to rent out clothes from our actual closets. We also we borrow clothes from them all the time.
Yep.
If you're a listener of the show, you know we love Pickle.
If you see in our vlog, like Pickle, our doorman, no Pickle. They're like, oh, it's Pickle.
Pickle, yes, of course.
Of course, it's Pickle. It's just the best thing. A lot of our clothes that we have on Pickle, a lot of you guys rent and like wear in your everyday. So it's really fun to see. And we obviously we were renting stuff for shows probably. Like it's just great. So I feel like a lot of the questions we get are like, what should I wear to the show? What's the vibe?
Yes.
So we're opening it up to you guys on Thursday, December 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Pickle store in West Village. It's really, really cute. We will be there for those 2 hours, and it's open for people that have tickets to the show to come hang out with us, get some,
Shop.
there goes my phone.
Throw your phone.
Throw your phone if you need to, lay the stress off.
Shop with us if you want to like pick out an outfit for the show the next day and just browse. We'll have, some picks from like our closets and from others. Like we'll have like curated selections, some food, some drinks. It's basically just going to be like 2 hours of us hanging out. You can stop in at your leisure.
Yeah.
You just have to have a ticket to the show. Essentially, that's like the stipulation here because we want it to essentially be like, like a VIP experience for those of you who are coming to the show the next night.
Yeah. So thank you. We really appreciate everything you guys do to support us. We love Pickle. It just like made sense. So a little pregame at Pickle, if you will. Come get your clothes, your outfits. And if you're coming from out of town, you can, before you head back out of town, return those clothes to the Pickle store. It's so easy. You can send a courier if you want. Like they make it so easy for you, which we love. So it's going to be really fun. We're going to have all the like cute extra outfits out, accessories, like they have everything, and take pictures with you guys, hang out, and just like talk about the show that's happening the next night.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be fun. So on our social media, we'll have a link to like sign up to RSVP.
Yes, we'll have a Partiful link that you guys can sign up, and you'll just check the box that you're coming to the show and that you're able to come that Thursday, because we want to make sure we get a good head count to make sure,
Yeah, I got enough cheese and crackers for 4 people. Do you think
exactly?
Yeah.
Exactly. We need enough cheese and crackers. So I'm really excited about that. We're going to have fun.
Me too. Yeah. We love doing like events. I feel like
events.
Community events.
Yes.
Community.
Definitely. So maybe we'll do more stuff like that if this goes well. So hopefully it goes well. Yeah. Show up. Have a good time. And then we also have another announcement that we already posted.
Yes. I'm like looking at my list of big announcements.
Yeah, I know.
Drum roll, because we are announcing our first guest in the Who Is She tour. First really guest ever. We podcast live shows. It's typically Danielle and I. We're a 2-woman show. This tour, like, let's switch it up a little bit,
Yeah.
We have some special guests. So we are announcing a guest for our Boston show.
Should we give a couple hints before we... She has a dog.
She is a twin.
She is a twin. She's the blonde twin.
Oh, yeah. She is originally from upstate New York.
She's very, very nice. Super sweet. Has a lovely fiance.
Who plays a sport involving the ice.
So if you already didn't know, should we do a little drum roll like you were doing? Gretchen Garrity. I didn't know if you were doing the last name.
Full name.
We are so excited to have Gretchen on stage with us, part of the show. It just makes sense, honestly.
Truly. So Boston, you're getting a little treat. Gretchen will be involved in the show, and if you haven't gotten your tickets and you're like, oh my God, Gretchen, come. I mean, she's never done any. I'm so excited because she was like, I've never done anything like this. And you're like, I can't wait to pop your Who Is She cherry. No, it's so true. We were really excited when she was so excited to do this, and it just makes sense. Like,
Gretchen Love Beauty, Brooke X Beauty.
Yeah, we're all and we're in Boston, which is, I feel like, her stomping ground. So get your tickets. We're excited.
Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be a really buzzy, fun show. That's like the day before Valentine's Day. So it's going to be Galentine's coded. It's just going to be a really good time. And now that we've done the show, it's like, oh, we can assure you're going to have a good time.
For sure. And some more surprises coming for the other shows. Don't worry, we didn't forget about you. So don't worry about it. But every show is a great show because it's
every show is there's something different with every show because there's so much audience participation. So you really don't know what's going to happen in the best way. And also one other announcement or reminder, if you will, to enter our Gals on the Go giveaway. We have a cash giveaway of $1,000. We have all the details on our Instagram as well, but you will subscribe to the Gals on the Go weekly newsletter and follow Gals on the Go podcast and comment on that post to be entered.
It's really pretty easy.
It's really pretty easy. Just some extra cash during the holiday season.
Yeah, who doesn't love that? That was so much housekeeping.
So much sweep. Did
that was really like admin. We're getting it done.
For real.
Beyond that, should we do our favorite?
Let's get into the favorite.
Let's do favorite. Like what are you loving right now, Danielle?
I am loving a playlist. Let's know.
Tell me about
I will tell you.
Have we transitioned to the holiday?
No, not yet. Have you?
No. Well, not really holiday music, but
music is like so festive. Did you see they're not doing the Saks Fifth Avenue holiday light show this year?
No, I didn't.
I just said that like the holiday light show.
The holiday light show. No, I must have
know what that
didn't
is?
come across my desk. I do know it's like they set it up outside and it's like every hour they play.
Yes. I'm so
why?
I don't know.
Budget cuts. Yeah.
Budget cuts. I guess.
Tough year for Saks.
Tough year for Saks, I guess, because I'm really bummed about that. But music. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Depends on when we decorate. Oh, I apparently have to put up a Christmas tree. Did you decide any update on your holiday decor?
Yes, I have one in my Amazon cart. A fake reusable one, and it's legitimate. It's big. It's nice. So I just
can't wait.
I just want to triple confirm it will fit my space because it would suck to get that all out of the box and like be like, this isn't working.
No, that would really suck. You want to make sure you got the diameter, all the
for sure
things. That
for sure.
How
about you? Why you have to have a tree?
I have to have a tree. I think everyone says for the windows, like I have to have something. So
it's about the people outside.
It's about the people outside. They need to feel.
They are the priority. How dare they look into those big windows and see nothing?
I know.
It's cruel.
But also it's like, I hope other people will have trees in their window too, so I'm not the only one. But yeah, I posted on my story, which I knew. I was like, I'm opening up to opinions. I love to do that. Oh. And everyone was like, unfortunately, because I have a big tree right next to my TV and like it's perfect for a Christmas tree, but the tree I have there is so heavy. And my dad literally texted me a link to like this plant caddy. And he was like, you're going to have to move that so you can put the Christmas tree there. So I am going to do a tree. But I say all this because I feel like when you put up the decorations, you listen to music, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah.
Or you're like beats and pops and beats.
No, I guess
ornaments.
Honestly, I haven't like really made it much of a tradition. Like I feel like in the past it was like pretty like me and my little tree and like whatever. I want to do that this year. Yeah. When I was at home, like as a kid, we did that.
Definitely.
I feel like I'm creating the traditions now.
Yeah. That'll be really special to do with Ben.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of people also were like, they're saying they're decorating now because they're like, I'm not here a lot in December. Like I'm here a lot in December. So
true.
That's kind of my logic with it all. I'm like, actually, I can wait because I'm going to be here and enjoy it when it's like really peak holiday for me.
Yeah. That's so true because when you go home for Christmas, it's on Long Island. So it's not.
Yeah. And just I go home for like 2 days. Like I'm not really like. And even then, like I feel like I'm gonna be back and like
definitely you'll be back and forth. That makes sense. I'm the opposite where it's like
you're not here for the month.
Yeah, so I want to like enjoy it a little longer, but it's definitely weird. Like I prefer to do it after Thanksgiving, but I'll be doing it before Thanksgiving. Playlist. When you're on the plane and you're like, oh my gosh, we're taking off, and I didn't download any music.
Yeah,
that is the worst feeling. Or podcast, whatever.
Yeah.
Spotify has this playlist, literally called Offline Backup Playlist. You got to look it up. I don't know if it's songs I've saved in the past. I think it is. It's like random songs from other playlists that I've saved, all in one playlist though.
And it's already all in one place.
It's already all in one place.
This is a good life hack. Actually,
you would really like it.
I feel like I have done that and then, nothing's loading and you're like,
no.
Yeah.
But that one's there. And I mean, it's rogue. It's like, maybe we've got Mamma Mia and then, a hip hop song. But
come on, Skinny Love.
Yeah. And then Skinny Love in there. Just Bon Iver. Yeah. Literally so true. But it's a great little hack if you're literally as the plane is. I'm putting my phone on airplane mode upon when the plane starts to get really fast, like airplane mode. What do you do? Did we talk about this?
It depends on the type of plane because sometimes now these planes have like Wi-Fi from the get-go.
Oh yeah, well that doesn't count because you can be on airplane mode with Wi-Fi. So you probably or you just think about it, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if I see that they already have it, like then I'll do it way before and like set myself up for success. Otherwise, I wait until I lose connection. Sometimes I'm a bad passenger.
Bad passenger. No.
Does that really interfere with the signals though? Is that confirmed? The guy next to you that one time was like on.
Oh my God.
There was no Wi-Fi on the plane, but he was using like cell service or something, right?
That was crazy. Yeah, the guy who was a pilot.
Yeah.
I have no idea, honestly. Because we were struggling to get
and
service.
he had a signal somehow.
He had a signal. He had a Spidey signal. I don't know, but no, I'm always doing airplane mode right away as soon as like we're going fast. But or if like you said, or if they have the Wi-Fi, then you could set yourself up for success. I'm
like door to door, got that Wi-Fi locked.
Door to door Wi-Fi. Like we love you, Delta, for that.
Yes, truly.
What are you loving right now? What's your favorite?
I am loving. I finally got my hands on the Stanley, the cool Stanley.
I am so happy for
Stanley.
you.
Thank you. Yes. They told me to come. They were like, hey, there's a pop-up if you want to come stop by. And I said, I will go completely out of my way to Rockefeller Center on a Sunday just to get this cup. Because honestly, it's on the resale websites for like $300. And
you're kidding.
That's why I didn't buy the original one because I would always miss it. And then I tried to buy it on resale and that was a hard justify. I was like, I'm on StockX. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. But I really have been into my Stanley and I just wanted a cute one. So they just came out. It's probably already sold out. It sells out in 2 seconds. The holiday collection with the Love Shack Fancy. Honestly, I will say everything about the cup though is so cute because it's either pink or blue, but like the lid is pink.
Oh, it
has the little bow as the cup hold. Like it's the details of it.
And was this a holiday Love Shack one or just Love Shack?
They said that it was like a little holiday, and I guess it has like a balsam little thing. Like I'm gonna use it into like non-holiday.
It didn't look very holiday. That's why I asked it, which is good.
It's different than the OG.
Okay,
but let me tell you, the cult following these. Well, they were saying they were like the two brands individually, Stanley. And Love Shack Fancy have cult followings.
So true.
So true. And they were doing this pop-up, limit one per customer.
Yeah, because people go and buy so many.
Because then they put them on the website. Yeah. So I think, that's fair. That's fine. For like 5 hours or whatever in Rockefeller Center. And they had like they had hot cocoa. They had a few activations. But it was pretty like come and get your cup and like pay for it,
You pay, yeah.
You pay. Okay. $60 a cup, no disc, like,
Did you get it for free?
Yeah, they gave it to me for free.
I was just wondering. They did
give it to me for free.
That's nice.
Yeah, no, I like showed up. I was like, am I in the right place? Like there was a line down the block. And I don't honestly, I don't.
Models.
But like, if you want it, you want it. They were saying some people flew in for it.
Stop.
Yeah, they wanted this cup so badly. I'm telling you, no, this is like legit. This is a whole thing.
These people must be so hydrated. Like that's what I'm thinking.
I think it's like for the bit, but then I'm also seeing like dads. I'm like, oh, they probably just want to get their tween daughter. Like I'm like, me handshake tweens. Yeah. Like we both love the Love Shack Fancy Stanley. Like
you and the Gen Zers.
Yeah.
Did anyone compliment your outfit? Like, come on.
No one
just at
did.
The Sabrina concert. But
no one did. But I saw that line and it's one of those lines where like everyone sees the line and they're like not sure what it's for. There was an anthropology right there too. So I heard like Taurus being like, this crazy line for anthropology. I was like, no, it's for this limited edition like water bottle thing. Like, we actually met the creator founder of Odd Muse.
Oh, sick.
No, we met her.
Oh, I was like, did you meet her again?
No,
yeah, we
met her.
Yes.
And she told us, which I love this line. She goes, New Yorkers love a cue, meaning a line because she's from the UK. And like, I just love that. It's so true. There's a big line in New York. People are like, what's happening in this line? Sure, I'll join.
No, I do this. I mean, I'm sure you do too. Like when people are online, I'm like, so what's this line for? Like
I would ask I would not just assume like that would be,
No, you have to ask. Also, then just like get in line.
For sure.
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was giving kind of Gals in the Go Live show, the line, the cue. It was pink. It was people dressed up for the occasion, which, I went there too, so I don't blame you.
I was there too.
Woke up early on a Sunday.
They probably made TikToks and got it. Like it's probably an exciting day.
Cute.
Coronation day.
Cute. Yeah. Yeah. Like oh my gosh, everybody in there You could tell who all was there. Like, you know, when you're walking through, just like where you get dropped off and like, when you're walking through, I saw people with like the sweater with the pink ribbon. I was like, oh, we're going to the same place.
We're going in the same place. Wow. You must, every time you take a drink of water, you must just get so excited. Like, I earned this. I went there. That's
what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it was worth the journey.
That definitely
you know?
is.
Yeah. They're like, look, we can give you one, but you got to come here.
No, I'm really.
But I went for it. I was like, no worries.
I feel like you've brought that up to me in the past.
I have been wanting this for months now. Actually, when the first one came out and I missed the like drop of it because it sells out in 2 seconds, I was messaging everybody trying to get this cup. I was like, I messaged Stanley, I messaged Love Shack, like no one. They're like,
sale, darling.
Like, nope, sorry,
all gone.
But I got it. I got it, and it's worth it.
Can confirm the water tastes better, right?
Honestly, like it's about the happiness that I get. You know, like it's like the little luxuries of it. And it's like something that you don't notice that you want cute until you realize how it like fits into your everyday life. You know what I was thinking needs to be cuter? Air purifiers. I feel like this is a good business idea. I feel like they can be like,
can they be invisible? Maybe
can they be a better color palette? Like give me like a brown
or like a nice neutral.
Yes,
or cream.
Like they're always beige. White, black, gray. Like I want, you know, it doesn't need to be pink even. Like give me a nice neutral.
Yeah, and I've got my air purifier going right now because it's been like smoky in the air in New York. So definitely needs
I feel like just there are so many things in everyday life that like I think that's where we're moving towards is like making everything a little slightly
more functional for decor. Like I'm all for something being decorative, but also functional.
Because if you're using it every day, you want it to be cute.
Yeah, if it's out, like we live in especially like being on social media, I feel like we're very conscious of what our space looks like. So it's like, oh, well, that's in the background. Like I hope it's cute.
Exactly. No, and that's
a good idea.
The double function of it all.
Brooke Michio X air purifier collab coming next year.
Yeah. We're dropping an exclusive line of all
her edit.
Yeah. Oh, that's really
air purifier edit.
I was gonna ask you if the last time that you like got excited about like the drop of something, because I feel like you're kind of into like, oh, like this is coming out, or like, oh like I'm trying to have you ever like
definitely
recently been like waiting for something, or you purchased a resale because you were like, wow, this is
I 1000% have, but I'm just trying to think of what
that's an on the spot question.
Like I feel like one time I tried to get this workout set like earlier this year from Set Active as one of their new materials, and I didn't get it in time, and I was really sad. But now I think I could get it. I got the park one. Yeah,
that was a hot item.
I was like, ooh, I should hide this. Like I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, when you posted it, were people like, I'm coming for your throat?
I was so scared. I was like, oh boy, here we go.
No, I'm sure
I didn't actually, but yeah, that was.
They're
scary.
Happy for you. They're like, happy for you, sad for me.
Yeah, sad for me. Yeah, no, didn't. I think when I had posted it, there weren't the TikToks yet about like how people were basically upset. They felt like there wasn't enough inventory and it just like wasn't well done, that they got like not enough people got their Set Active X Park.
But that's how limited edition collabs work. I was really upset about the Stanley thing, but I wasn't willing to pay $300 resale. So next, like,
next, no, it's so true.
Saying, you know?
Yeah, no, it's 100% true. And I think people realize that.
And like a whole
and it's really scary to release something you don't know exactly how it's going to go.
Please.
Collab. We've been like
with merch and stuff, how you can only predict the numbers so much. We've done complete overbuys, we've done underbuys, like definitely. We have no idea.
You literally just guess. Like we always wondered before getting into, not that we're really in the business, but before doing merch or anything, we always wondered like, how do they know? Or even with live shows, like what cities do we go to? Nope, we pretty much just kind of pick.
There's like some numbers you can kind of go off of, but it's constantly changing depending on like what's going on in the world, like market demand, like there's a lot of various external factors. I do agree. I feel like that was really well timed. It was like pre-holiday enough that people were like not shopping for gifts yet. You're shopping for like it's so much about timing.
Yeah, if it's right before Black Friday, forget it, because people are waiting for Black Friday.
January, pretty much forget it too. If like no one's shopping in January. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's definitely really interesting. And I love talking to people about it. They're like really in the business. It's like, how do you think to do this and trend forecasting? And there's so much like
of it all. Yeah.
It's really
fashion
cool.
Merchandising popped out.
Yeah. But That's that.
That'll do it.
This podcast is sponsored by Squarespace. We here at Gals on the Go love Squarespace. You guys already know that. Like our website, we literally built with Squarespace. It has so many amazing features that just make it so worth it. Like, first of all, their design intelligence. They combine 2 decades of industry-leading design expertise with cutting-edge AI technology to unlock your strongest creative potential. So it really helps you design like that perfect website, which we absolutely love. They have some great SEO tools so you can get discovered fast with integrated SEO tools. Every Squarespace website is optimized to be indexed with meta descriptions and auto-generated sitemap and more. So you show up more often to more people in global search engine results, which is awesome. You can also use it as a way to show videos. You can use it to sell your merchandise of any kind. There's just so many amazing features that makes it so easy for you if you're a new business owner, if you have a podcast, if you want to share anything. Like, it's such a great way to do so. So if you head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, you can go to squarespace.com/gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. And those can be hefty sometimes. So let me tell you. Again, just head to squarespace.com/gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
How was your weekend? How was your week?
I had a great week. Besides, honestly, we talked about, I feel like the week of a live show, especially a new show, like it's a lot. Like we're like, you know, like it's a lot. Like it occupies a lot of my mental space.
Mental. It's not even like we're doing. It's like
no. It's more so like you're in your head, and I don't even want to call it like. For me, I feel like I wouldn't classify it as anxiety. I just feel like it's just on my mind.
Yeah, it's like right there.
Yes. And it's not like crippling or anything. It's more just like, oh, okay, you know. So now that knowing that we did it, I feel so proud. I think we should be proud of ourselves.
We should definitely. I think it's because we care so much about how these shows go.
Mm-hmm.
That we're thinking about like all these moving pieces. Like it'll be like midnight, we're texting in the chat, wait, can we make sure that this gets done?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and like you can only prepare so much. But I think you're right. Like I think for these next shows, it'll be like, okay, like well, we've done it before. Like and it's just so rewarding. Like I was so nervous the day of the show. My mom was like, Danielle, you, as soon as you get on stage with you and Brooke, like you're not even gonna like think about it. And she was right. Like
100%.
It was fine. And it was just a really, really good time. We like tried something new for it was
totally. Yeah. Besides that, I went to Flushing on Saturday, Flushing, Queens, which I feel like is a fun side quest. Like people do this. I feel like I've seen it on TikTok and stuff. Like spend a day in Flushing. I mean, scratch the surface. There's so much to do and see there. Like I feel like there's just a lot of culture and food and just so much to see. We went to a few different places. I went to a claw machine arcade, which was really fun.
That's really you love a claw machine.
I'm like fixated on them right now.
Yeah, that's your thing.
No, that's my new thing. I go alone.
Yeah, you do go alone.
And now I have like an inappropriate amount of stuffed animals for a 27-year-old. I'm not gonna lie.
I see you got Hello
like,
Kitty
because I don't know where to put them. So like,
is Ben like, okay, we gotta like
no, honestly, this time he was aligned, but then we got home and he was like, what do we do? Like it's fun in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, like so many. And then you get home and you're like, okay, this is odd.
Did we talk about the cash on the show? How you got cash?
Yeah.
So now you can give the kids toys. Santa Brooke Claus, give all the toys.
I need someone to have a kid. Like I need someone in my life, not like a family.
No pressure.
Well, actually, no. I have two. My cousins are pregnant and they're about to have kids. So like,
you should bring them back to Long Island. Say, here's toys for your kid.
Yes. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, because it is fun. You know what you should do? You should get a mini claw machine and then you bring home the things you want and put it in the claw machine.
Oh my God, stop. Don't tempt me with a good
cool
time.
decor.
That would be crazy. Like Jazz got like a game machine thing. Like
like that vibe. And then you just fill it up. Free idea.
Oh my God.
Fill it up.
Don't tempt me with a good time over here.
I'm like kind of not kidding. If you could find a place to put it.
I feel like that's the type of thing I would buy on Craigslist.
Yeah, like a Craigslist buy. Like Facebook Marketplace maybe.
Yeah.
Somewhere in New York you have a car. You can go pick it up.
I don't know where I'll put this, but
it would have to be small, like rectangular. But that would be so
It's cute. A concept.
Working concept.
But
the next house party.
No, but we had a really good food. Oh my God, I went to one of those places that I've always wanted to go. I didn't even know that they had them here. It's like the sushi on the conveyor belt.
I've seen these.
And you just take it off and then you just like put your plate, like after you eat the food, you put your plate into a slot and they charge you by the number of plates.
Oh,
So it's like all
cool.
robots. They have we walked in and there was like a robot bringing drinks to someone. I was
That's
like, we're
sick.
in the future. I love places like that.
Wait, this sounds like such a fun day.
This was all, there's like this mall there. It's called
okay.
Tangram. I think that's what it's called. And there are so many side quests in there that you could just like have a day.
So cool.
Yeah, I think you would like it. We went to this tea place called Molly Tea that's really popular. Oh, I tried I'm just going off.
Please.
The grapes that are like candy coated.
What'd you think?
They're delicious, honestly. The like
Good.
the loud crunch, you know.
Yeah.
What else did we get? Wandered around. I feel like I had some like pastries and just like honestly,
So
it was
fun.
like you just go and you sample and you just have a little day.
That's a fun day where it's just like I'll go hungry and I'll just try things. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. It was definitely busy. Like I was like, wow, it was a Saturday though, which makes sense. So it was like
busy.
everybody. Yeah, because we showed up at like 10 a.m. and I was like, wow, it's pretty empty. And then like all
10 a.m. Wow, ready to go.
Well, we were like, let's have a day.
Yeah.
And, you know, the sunsets at 4 now. So we're like, if we're having a day that
is a day in the daytime, you needed to.
But then by noon, it was like body on body walking the streets. Like you're like, oh my gosh, big lines and everything. Yeah, my patience has grown though. So that was really my weekend. That's you know, I'm at the age where it's like one big thing a weekend.
Yeah, well, and we did a huge live show, so
I know that was my thing. Like I was like, I don't
decompress.
In terms of like the socializing, I'm like, I'm chilling. But then I feel bad because I'm like, Ben, do you want to see some friends? He did.
Yeah.
We're good.
No, I know. Ryan and I run into that a lot. Where like during the week we go to events and stuff and I'm a little busy. And then the weekend he's like ready to go. And I'm like, can we chill?
Like the balance of it all.
Yeah.
No, I feel like you had a social weekend with friends.
I did actually. Yeah. My mom was here and my mom came to New York. She's like, it's going to be so chill. Like, I just want to come to the Philly show. And then like, it'll be chill. Danielle, I would like to go see the Statue of Liberty. I would like to see Wicked. I would like to go to these influencer events with you. I would like to go to the Vessel. It's open now. And I'm like, okay. Like, didn't tell me beforehand. This was like day before we had like a day. And I'm like, so I did do a show last night and I'm really tired, but like, let's do it. So we did all of the things. It was really special. I've always wanted to go to Ellis Island. Have you ever been?
I went on like a field trip when I was like very young. I need to like go back. Like it's it's like, and this is Ellis Island.
Yeah. Did you do like the ancestors thing? I like looked up y'all's name and I was like, I don't know her ancestors' names though. That you can like
did anything come up?
There's lots of Michias that have come through Ellis Island, but
you need to get like the OG name.
Yeah, like there
was like another Sal Michio back then, but that was like
I found a Sal Michio,
really?
But I didn't know.
Oh my god, did you put in everybody's names? That's so cute.
Yeah, I was just sitting there. Well, because my mom called her parents and they were like, our family didn't come from Ellis Island, but like my dad's side of the family, like both sides did. So I like found my great grandma. Yeah.
It was really in there.
It was really in there. Like confirmed my dad had some information. He was like, oh my god, that's really her. But then I was like, why am I doing this? Like, okay, yeah, there she is. Like I didn't know what to do.
What else comes up? It's like the day that they got there.
The day they got there, how old they were, what the name of their ship was. No picture. That would be cool. But it was
their ship.
Yeah, the name of the ship.
Wow, it's giving Nina Pinta Santa Maria.
Yes, oh my god, it's giving history class. That's so true.
Or give me an example of a name of the ship.
Like there was one called the Berlin. There was one called the Saint. Like it was just kind of random.
That's pretty cool information to have.
It was.
What was the year? Do you remember that she came?
It was in the 1800s.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's old. Yeah,
it's old. It's cool though.
I think that mine might have come a little bit more recently than that, but I would have. I need to.
But she was like a little girl, so it was like
how old? Like
3 years old.
Wow,
yeah, good guess.
Yeah, I feel like that's little girl. Like I feel like you're saying like 8 or something. Like I mean that's still little, but you're like able to.
Yeah, no, she was little girl, and then also the Statue of Liberty. My mom was like, I want to go up it, and I was like, is there an elevator? No elevator.
You have to walk.
Yeah.
And you went to the head?
No, we decided I was like, Mom, because they said, they were like warning, it's like 380 stairs, enclosed, no AC. I was like, that sounds like a panic attack.
Okay, so they're literally telling you do not come.
Yeah, they're like,
do not come.
Do not do this.
Yeah.
100%. So we didn't. We just like looked at it. But it was it was definitely a really cool like history day.
You took a boat there.
Yeah, you take the boat there from Battery Park, which honestly, that was a really
ferry
nice time. It was like yes, but it's like a specific boat. There's only one company that can take you like on the island. So I'm sure that's what you did when you went on field trip.
It was so like I feel like my memory's erased from like, like it was a elementary school
trip,
you know?
Yeah, definitely. No, for sure. But that was nice. And then we had a couple influencer events that I saw you at, and I brought my mom too. And
that was so fun. You guys had a day. So that was like day into like, did you stay out or did you went home?
no, we came home. And she was like, and I was like, Mom, we can't do like dinner and a show though. Like there's no time for the dinner. She's like, I don't care. Like this trip, I want to do things. I don't care about eating. So we both had some Eat Clean Bros. She was like, don't you have some of those? Like I've heard you talk about it on the podcast.
Very mobile
so we were
trip,
both eating Eat Clean Bros, went to these events. And then we were like, this was so dumb, but we were like, oh, we'll just like buy the tickets on our way there. Cause we weren't sure about the timing with the events we were going to, but like we thought we were going to be able to go see Wicked. And we found some tickets that we were willing to buy. They weren't like crazy, crazy expensive. We get in the car. We're on our way to the theater. And the tickets literally were $2,000 a piece. And I was like, no, we can't do that. My mom's like, no, that like obviously not. Like that's insane just because the show happens every day. This is not Era's tour.
Yes.
Yeah, like this is one thing. So then I look over at my mom. She is so sad. Like she was like, I guess I didn't realize like how excited I was to see Wicked. I'm like,
has she never seen it?
We've both seen it. She had seen it when it came to Tampa, but it has been a long time.
Yeah.
And she was just really excited. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, because there were no other shows that started at that time. So we'd missed the others. I was like, we go to a comedy show or like Ryan and his friends are at this bar. She was like, I don't want to go to a bar. I was like, you're right, you don't. So then she was like, wait, I found these tickets. And they were like, I was just a little worried because it was on a different website than we were looking. And I was just getting a little nervous.
The sketchiness of the website.
Yeah, but they were good price, everything. But then we were still kind of nervous, whatever. So we like decide not to go. We're in my apartment and I'm like getting out of my dress, whatever. And then I'm like, oh my God, she is so sad. So I'm like, let me just pray to the God that it's good. It's good. And I bought the tickets and I said, Mom, we're going. She goes, no. She's like screaming at me mad. She's like, you didn't. Like, Danielle, that is not okay. I'm going to be okay. Like, this is not your fault. I was like, no, we're going. I don't want to hear it. We're going. So we're on our way there 20 minutes until the show. Like,
I was going to say that by the time you got home, I feel like this is cutting it pretty close.
This was a close call, as they call it.
Running it, like the doors close behind you. It's like dramatic.
Yes,
like,
literally we're running, but then we get there and the seller, because it's like one of those retailers, has 20 minutes legally or whatever to give me my tickets. Well, the show isn't 20 minutes. So I had bought the tickets. They called me and they were like, oh, by the way, like the tickets, they don't have those seats, but they actually have closer ones. I'm like, oh, sick, cool.
Same price or?
Same price. They were like, we won't charge you different, but they're different seats. And I was like, this has got to be a scam at this point because now they're telling us the seats are better, whatever.
Do they have them at the box office allegedly?
No, like it was supposed to be on a ticket. So we're just standing outside of the venue waiting for them to deliver my tickets.
I hate that.
But you would be so proud. I called them. And they were like, I'm sorry, like it's going to be in 20 minutes. I said, well, the show starts in 5 minutes. So I am going to need you to get me this. I didn't ask for the supervisor, but I was like, I need you to get the supervisor. Probably was a supervisor. And she was like, okay, the tickets have been delivered. I'm like, oh, that's weird. How all of a sudden were you able to do that?
When you just express a little bit of anger.
Yeah, so I was like, Brooke would be really proud. And
wow,
then we ran
amazing.
in 2 minutes to spare. I didn't even get to get a drink. I didn't get to pee. Like, it was a mess. But it was such a great show. Like,
and it seemed like you had great seats.
The seats were way better than the tickets I had bought. They would have been probably those $2,000 tickets, but we got them for just a few $100s. So very, very, very happy, very grateful. And so that was that story.
And you saw Wicked, and
so
it
Wicked.
Was amazing. Did you cry?
You gotta see it. I forgot how special it is.
I feel like I saw it within a year and a half ago.
You might have.
Look, I saw it at the Gershwin Theater. Like I know exactly.
Yes.
Like I saw it there. I don't know if I saw that.
You probably saw it the same time as me because I went and saw it when I first moved here because someone had like emailed us. So maybe you did too. Not the same night, but like
looking.
I just forgot. I guess.
Oh, okay. January 23rd, 2022. I mean.
Yeah, that's recent.
Years ago.
No, I know. It's
to me feels recent enough. I see things once.
Yeah. True. I see things 4 times.
I saw it in London actually when I was a kid. So
that's cool.
Yeah, in the what is that called? Like the West End or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
I know. That's when I was like, oh my God, this is amazing.
This is dazzling. Yeah. Okay,
so
we got to see the movie. We have to see the movie. It looks so good.
Yeah, no, and everyone's like staking their life on it. They're like, best movie I've ever seen. I'm like, these are massive claims.
No, I know. We got to go and look.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But you know what I found out based off interviews? Did you know they are singing like while they're filming? Like they're not
live singing.
Yeah. I did not know
So it's a real movie musical.
Yeah, it's a real true movie musical. Like that's so special. And I guess Ariana and Cynthia have just created this bond and
I know they're crying and they
Yeah.
Did you see the one that's like them talking about the weather and they're like, oh
no,
it's like pretend.
They're so emo. Oh, it was like a joke
it's like an
one.
Actor.
I did see a joke.
I have been on like the actor side of TikTok. Like I got on one. It was like actors doing curtain calls, and it was like fake curtain calls, and it was
I
like,
love those.
like
Yes.
dramatic bow, and it's like the lead versus like the funny one, and they're like coming in.
You're like, oh, hey guys, like we should do a TikTok like that where we do curtain calls.
to get the sound, because it's like the dramatic like orchestra sound of like
Yes.
dun dun.
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
Um.
God, love Broadway.
Wow, so that was your Friday, and then Saturday, I feel like you had a day too. When did you rest? No rest for the wicked. What is
no
that song?
rest for the wicked witch.
No,
I
isn't there
don't
a song? No sleep for the wicked.
know. No sleep for the wicked. I don't know.
Isn't there a song? I thought yes, yeah, there is.
There is no sleep.
Do you know the words? Like when you're watching Wicked,
No.
are you? Oh,
I know Popular and I know like Define
Define
Gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah. The basic ones. How about you?
I feel like there's some others that maybe I know.
There's like lines, like choruses.
yes,
For sure. It's
but it wasn't sing along in the Broadway.
No.
That's like serious. Like
people were singing Popular though. I was like, okay.
yeah, that's.
And it was like Eras Tour. Like literally people were dressed in like pink and green. It was really cute.
I feel like especially now with the hype of
Yeah.
it all, it's
The hype.
yes,
There's Wicked co-branded everything now.
everything,
Really-
everything. Stanley, there's,
Yeah. Is there? Probably.
I think probably.
That's really
There's,
cool.
everything. There's Rebecca Minkoff purses. Like,
I know,
there's literally
there's face
everything.
suitcases.
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely getting
Yeah.
excited. And it's so perfect that it comes out around Thanksgiving. So you can like go see it with your fam if you're with them.
Do you think it's fun for the whole fam? Like, I feel like dragging my brother there would be tough.
For the whole fam. Yeah, I don't know.
Would Freddie be interested in a movie musical?
No, you're so right.
But like
definitely
the
not.
rest might.
Yeah, I don't know if Ryan would want to watch that with Ben.
Yeah, he can. He
would.
appreciates.
He can
a
get down.
musical.
Oh yeah, yeah. He
likes
loves
them. We
musicals.
like
Yeah.
go to musicals. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I don't know. My mom and I plan to see it when
When it comes to town.
when it comes when it comes to town. You know, we
Yeah.
shall see. But buzzy things are in the air. The dog's lost.
Yeah. So and you were out. How was the vibe of that? I was thinking
Vibe was
tough day for Ryan. Tough day for you.
tough day. It was just like weird though because we just thought we were gonna win. But now I feel confident because guys, Brooke and I are going to Athens.
We are very exciting. I haven't been back legit since for your birthday party that time. That was so long ago.
That was in 2019.
19 pre-COVID. Yeah.
Dude, like I can't wait for you.
BC before COVID.
We gotta go to Polly's.
Can we get in?
Yeah, I already have tables reserved to go for us. Don't worry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I called him up. I said, I'm coming to town. He's like, what do you need?
If I could have that chicken Caesar crepe in my hands immediately upon arrival, like, oh my God, is it still as good?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I still love it. But we'll see. I'm
Wow.
curious.
I can like taste my hangover now. You
Yeah.
know, like when you like just feel like I
Yeah.
feel the sugary drinks I'm about to consume, and
Oh, for sure.
but I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to this
It's
weekend.
gonna be
Yeah.
so special. But I feel like the dogs are gonna win because the gals already went and saw the dogs lose. The gals need to go and see the dogs win now.
Okay, that's a great way of looking at it.
No, I
Yeah.
really think we're gonna win because this is what happens. We lose, like when we lost to Bama, but then we beat Texas. We just lost to Ole Miss, and now they're gonna be fired up and they're gonna beat Tennessee. I'm sorry because I know we have Tennessee listeners, but like we
It's
have
not
to.
that deep though. Like it's
No, it's not that. It
football.
can't be that deep.
It's football.
It's
yeah.
literally just men throwing balls at the end of the
I
day.
know, and
Like,
hitting each other to the ground.
yeah. Oh my God. And we're gonna have some outfit. I don't know what my outfit is yet. Do you have? I was looking on Pickle.
No, that's it. Because it's, I don't know what I haven't even been to Athens in the longest time, so I don't even know what the girls are wearing these days. Like I feel like that goes through eras as well. Like the
No.
college football. Like my freshman year, we were wearing our cowgirl boots. I think
True.
I think we've strayed so far away from that we're back actually at cowgirl boots. Like
Yeah.
I feel like
I think
like,
we've
truly-
made it. Welcome.
Yes, like I remember freshman year, I went to
Uh-huh.
school. I went to like literally like cowboy boots are us. I was like, I gotta get a pair of boots.
I'm
Like,
in Georgia.
and then I wore them only freshman year, and I was like, why
Yeah.
did I buy these boots? Wow, so stupid. And now I still have the boots. I feel like I could wear them again.
Oh, definitely. That's a good point. I feel like I don't know what the game day fashion is. I mean, I guess we were kind of in it. We were
when we were there, for Disney.
we were
But
looking
we-
at
I guess,
we were looking at what other people were wearing.
and they dress so cute. I will say it was cute,
really cute.
really cute.
outfits.
Yeah,
I feel like it's like matching sets and cool
Mhm.
tops and corsets and all that vibe.
yeah. I'm excited.
I'm really excited.
More to come on that.
More to come on that. So yeah, we'll have a big recap next week, but very excited.
What else I'm like, what else did I write down here?
Well, we have some drama that's been not we, but like on the internet
Oh my
that we've been
God.
following. I don't know.
No, I have been consumed. And
Yeah.
have you?
Oh yeah, it's
Like
my whole For You
every
page.
piece of content. the Brianna chicken fry Zach Bryan of it all. Wow. I mean, this is just it's like drama isn't even the right word because it's like deep. Like I feel like it's actually like goes deep. So I feel like that's like the first thing to say. That
I didn't even tell you this. On the way back, so the Philly show, we did the Philly show at 7 p.m. or at 6:30. At 8 p.m. the podcast dropped. On our way back from the show, including my mom, we just listened to the podcast the whole way home.
Wow.
That took us home. Like my mom is like, literally, what is going on? I was like, I'm sorry. Our poor driver. We played the whole thing. Yeah.
We talked about it. Kat was like, oh, this podcast dropped. And then we just like, we're talking. And
yeah.
whatever.
So anyways.
That was like my content the next morning.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. So much to unpack. I feel like everyone knew that it was coming out, like the news and stuff. Cause like after the breakup, let me be the first to say now, I'm not the biggest country music fan, but I never liked that guy. I never liked him. I got a bad taste in my mouth from him. I feel like everything that I like heard about him was so affiliated with him being drunk, doing something stupid, making a bad decision, being rude,
in the last year especially, I feel like he's been tweeting silly things and like just not hitting the nail.
Did you like his music before?
I did, but I wasn't like this big. Ryan and I went to his concert.
I forgot. Oh my God. The lore goes even
can't
deeper.
lie.
I forgot.
But truly, he's more of like, his music's very like chill. So it's not like I'm way more of a fan of like Luke Combs, Morgan Wallen, Riley Green, like that energy.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I definitely listened to his music. But I wasn't like, I never understood, and I still don't understand the hype around like, I die for Zach Bryan. Like I never understood that.
Yeah.
I'm like, do we think he's cute? Like girls hated Brianna because they loved him so much. I'm like, are we looking at this?
Yeah,
I
know. And honestly, I feel like just watching the way that she has been treated online like in the past like year and stuff, I did notice actually because I feel like I listen to their podcast like honestly like in and out. Like it's not in my full rotation.
BFFs
but,
or
both actually are in my like
rotation.
My backup rotation. Honestly, I'll be
BFFs.
So honest. They're in my like
backup. Like when the first
like I have my few that I listen to every week, Ride or Die, and then like those are like if the title intrigues me, I'll listen. You know?
Totally. Yeah.
I'm sure some people feel that way about ours.
Yeah,
and that's
we're happy to be your backup. You know,
completely fine.
Yeah.
And I have noticed like the way that she's been treated online the past year, and I was just
terrible.
So horrified by it. But I guess I wasn't such a fan of hers before enough to know like how she changed, because that was a lot of the messaging was like, you've changed, you're different, and now clearly we see why, because she's in this toxic, abusive, horrible relationship by this sick man, like truly. And the amount of people, what makes me so upset about all of it is the amount of people from his team, from his personal life, whatever, that are just like, that's just Zach. Like it's
complacent. Like they just see this all happen. Like
they're like, send her the document for the 12 million. Like, and they just don't see any problem with any of this. They're just like, this is Zach. Like
that's Zach. Like this happened with Deb. This happened with Rose.
Just
like
send her the NDA.
Yeah, like we've got it on file. Like, and I can't believe that it's been this pattern of like he buys the house in their hometown. He gets a dog with them. Like, he's just like in the back of his head, like, it's not really permanent like that. I also didn't realize she's like my age or younger. Yeah. She's 25, I think. What?
I know, to go through so much. Like, I feel like she just really, and I know she's like a relationship type of person. So I feel like she just got into this relationship probably. And I mean, I can't even imagine, so I can't speak on it. But like, and he got a tattoo. Did you hear the whole bit about him?
Yes, like 3 days later or something. Like he got a tattoo of her face. Like love bombing, I guess.
But I could also like, if someone showed up and they were like, yo, I got, like, I would probably be smitten.
Yo. I would
check this out.
No, totally. In that moment, I would be like, oh my God, he has a lot of
me.
Yeah, and someone that has a lot of tattoos, it's like, oh, what's another? Like you would probably think like, oh, that's so special, but also like it wasn't the biggest deal. Like, don't worry, it's like middle line.
And I truly do think she's like, guys, I'm not even like getting into the nitty gritty. I truly believe that. Like I truly, every like little piece of information, every little anecdote, like I truly believe this is like the utmost surface level.
Yeah,
and I
she's
feel
being respectful actually. Or the fact that she was singing one line of Morgan Wallen and he was like, do not ever sing another person. Like, are you okay? Are we okay? Like, don't you want to support other people?
No, he does. He's an insecure person. So he clearly, especially someone in his realm, I'm sure that really offended him greatly, you know?
Yeah, it's just
Someone in like the country music.
yeah,
world.
definitely. And now I mean every country. I mean Morgan Wallen probably hates this man now. I don't know what their relationship was before.
Oh yeah.
But like that. Oh,
Well, and
this
the
is messy.
Noah Khan, I'm not into him or in that whole stuff, but like that I remember
Didn't go
the
to the
rumors that he
show.
was too drunk he was supposed to be the special guest at this big show.
Yes,
And
in
then I
Boston,
remember
maybe?
people saying he was too drunk and she had to defend him all these times.
No,
and
that's so
she-
embarrassing.
So many
I feel
times.
so
she
bad
had
for
to defend
her.
him. And just the amount of, I would imagine it suck. I mean, I've had friends where like it's evident that everybody hates their boyfriend because they suck. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when that
Yeah.
happens and you're like, this motherfucker coming
Yeah.
around again, like, you know, and it just
Oh,
sucks.
there he is.
I can't even imagine that times 10 when it's like truly an abusive, like sick individual, you know?
I give so much props to her for just being as honest as she feels like she can
I
right
know.
now.
She's being so real online, which is like after what she's been.
And pretty like recent after.
Uh-huh.
But also he asked for it. He decided to post that Instagram story. Like she thought like
That was crazy.
we're gonna wait a second, maybe we're not broken up. Nope.
know.
He
Addressing something.
yeah, like come on.
You mean your 2-year relationship?
Yeah.
Like
he just decided to open
addressing
the doors.
something. Like a lot of
Ew.
you have been asking, and yes, it's true. Anyways, so like
And going on Raya and like all like that's just wild. Like no right person would
Yeah, I
do
don't-
that.
I don't get it. So I
We're team Brie
feel for her,
clearly.
but I feel like she's like taking back her narrative, and like this is going to be
this is great for her.
the catapult of her life,
Yeah.
like to bounce back. Truly, the thing that's so crazy to me is the like her. I don't really know like their friendship. Like I listen to the podcast, Brie and Grace, but
I know.
I read some of the comments that Grace was saying that she was at that party, the birthday party at the house.
Yeah.
And I think people are speculating that she has content of him
She
like
has the video.
flipping and shit that night.
Because she was across from the fire.
Yes.
She kept saying you were throwing jabs across the fire.
And she said that I'm not ready to talk about it yet or whatever. But when she is ready to eventually hopefully talk about it, that is going. I'm set.
Because
I'm
she didn't
sad.
take any money. And she's funny. So it'll be
Yeah.
really entertaining to hear it all.
I mean, I'm sure that takes time to like also heal from though. And like, yeah, I feel like people noticed that their friendship was strained over the last year. Like that was also a lot of what I saw
definitely.
in the commentary.
She even would talk about it on BFF. She'd be like, guys, we're fine. But like you could just tell behind her eyes that like stuff was going on. And like she just
I feel like you also don't have to say you're fine if you're truly fine. Like
Yeah,
we
you
don't,
don't
it's not like
have
we sit
to.
here every week and we're like, we're fine. Like
you
because
don't
we're
have
just,
to
we just are
reassure.
fine. Like
If you have to reassure, then that's when it's like, damn.
Yeah.
But like clearly it was because of this
every
bigger
time
picture.
she said it too in her relationship, it was like because they broke up or like they had like
Yeah.
a big public fight or whatever it was. Yeah. Anyways, my whole thing is just I just can't believe how deep that this stuff goes with the
Wow.
levels of people, like the behind the scenes inner workings. Because clearly it's not just this guy who's rich making all these decisions. Like clearly he has management and people that are involved in like that. To me, like
Should
that
they be
know all of
talking
this
to
makes
him
me
and be
so
like,
stressed. Yeah.
we need to make you a better man.
Yeah.
Like we got to get
Truly.
you in shape. And I genuinely hope that that's the conversations that are being had right now. I don't think it is. I think they're still trying to throw money at people. But I really hope that we're like chatting with him and like making sure he gets the help he needs and like making this guy a better man.
Yeah, let's take you out of the public.
Yeah.
Like maybe don't release like 3 songs. Maybe like come back.
Yeah, maybe
and
don't do that. Also, all the speculation about how his songs are similar to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I've seen this. Betty and Pink Skies does sound very similar. But like I also like hate to assume that because like I hate when people are like, you copied me, you know? So-
Yeah.
so-
I honestly
I don't know.
I don't think I've ever listened to one of his songs fully in length. I'm gonna be so for real.
I don't know why Brooke Miccio would, honestly.
I know. I feel like it's on the spectrum of like country music. I feel like
He's really out there.
there's like more poppy. And
Yes.
then there's like him.
And it's like slow Oklahoma. Like it's like that
Yeah.
vibe. Like it's like late nights. Like I would listen to him when I wanted to like relax. Like it wasn't like party music
Yeah,
by any means.
Yeah.
So
Anyways, supporting Miss Chicken Fry and
supporting Miss Chicken Fry.
I would like to meet her and Grace. Honestly, I would like to connect with those girls.
I would love to connect with those girls and just have a chit chat.
Oh my
we asked them to
gosh.
go to dinner. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we did.
Hey guys,
Hey,
no,
girl.
I know you're probably busy right now, but like, want to get dinner?
Don't you guys follow each other? Or something? Am I making
Yes, we do.
I know that's a good mutual to have. I
It's a
don't know.
good mutual. It's because I was in Athens like a couple years ago, and she was there at the same time. I think they did a
Oh.
show, and I think like I DM'd her. I was like, oh my god, like I'm here right now too, probably drunk, like at Polly's, and she responded and like followed me, and I was
Wow.
really excited about it. So, but we have not coerced.
you're
Like,
right.
I almost thought of messaging you the other day and be like, thinking of you. I was like, that's so annoying.
Honestly, like I feel like she's probably getting a lot of those, but I think that that's kind.
I meant it in a kind way, but I
course,
was
of
like,
course.
eh.
And she might not reply. She might like honestly see the little notification,
Yeah.
or whatever. But I feel like she's in a time when like it can't be enough support. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true because we're on the side of like team her, but then on BFFs she was saying that she was getting ripped. I'm like, wow, I don't even see that.
there's equal on. I don't want to say equal, but there's
a lot
on
of
the
that
other
too.
side, unfortunately, which makes me very upset.
Yeah,
Very
very,
upset. Yeah.
very upset.
Very upset. Yeah,
Glad we can
I'm
discuss
gonna
that.
be so for real. Like Dave Portnoy, like kind of obsessed right now, and that I have come so that is a 180. For me.
I used to not be a fan of him.
I just didn't really get it.
Yeah, I did not get it. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, and now I'm like, I get it. Like, make a bottle of champagne with his fucking name on it and pop it when he fails because that guy's a fucking loser. Like,
He has the best sayings. He's so real. He's so like, he'll just say whatever the heck he wants.
I know.
He'll be like, yeah, those people didn't invite me. I hate them now. And then like he gets invited by that brand because they don't like, he just doesn't care. And I mean, he's got lots of money. And Miss Peaches, I think, was great for his PR. Having that dog and like.
Totally. Yeah, I think he's come
But then they snuck it in that BFF's pod is ending.
I don't think so anymore. I feel like that was like I don't want to say like a threat, but it was like we could have ended it.
Maybe.
But like we're not. No, I don't think so. I feel for her career and for honestly the podcast in general, this is going to give them a massive like boost.
I'm locked in. I need 2 episodes a week. So I don't know if
Oh
they can
wow.
happen.
They're
Probably
three busy people.
3 very busy people. Like Josh was in like Milan when they were recording
Oh.
Breeze like in the bathroom. Like all the audios are all different.
Yeah. They
But-
Barstool working overtime to like sync up everything. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No, it's so, oh my God. It's a good time.
We'll get this right.
So well, that was a good episode, I think.
Oh yeah.
fun.
Good shit. Yeah.
We always need to reassure
Nice.
people. That was good, right?
I know, literally us after live show, we're like, that was awesome, right?
Yeah. No, honestly though, we like got backstage. We're like, okay, fam, what do we need to change? Like, we want it to be perfect.
Yeah, the feedback.
The
if you will.
feedback. Get some feedback.
Feedback. Yeah, we have a lot of exciting things big things coming, not really, but you know, holiday season galore.
Yes.
Things are coming up. And if you guys are not already subscribed on YouTube, you can watch this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Give it a thumbs up. Give us 5 stars if you're feeling so kind. It goes a long way.
We really do love that. We love being in the charts. We love a nice thumbs up, a star.
Validate the gal.
Validate the gals because we will validate anything for you because that's what we do.
Yeah.
We justify everything. We love you guys so much. Get your live show tickets. Who is she? And enter the giveaway and come to our Pickle NYC event. And
That's all.
that's all.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.